Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Toffie, push it. Good. So we bounced around a lot last week or so trying to show you some things. I did my around the corner work at the heavy foot traffic down at Bass Pro. We started showing you the box work and some fundamentals with that. And you don't want to do that. You want to get more consistent and make sure you're on top of whatever you're working on. Slowly but surely put each one into your foundation, and once it's secure and once it's good, then you can come and start bouncing around. But I have a tendency to work a little bit where I do a little of this, a little of that, keep coming back at it, keep coming, and I braid that rope tighter and tighter as I go. So it's nothing that we can't keep working on. And now we're gonna have to add something else. I was going to anyway. I'm gonna layer in the stem collar. And I call it a stem collar for a reason. Not that many people call it a stem collar. It makes people stop. Most people already have their opinions and their perceptions based on what they've seen and what they feel, and they'll right away go to a negative. If you say shock collar, you say e-collar, and their brain shuts down. They don't want to learn. They don't want to open their mind. And once they close their mind, you can't teach them anything. So I call it a stem collar because it's for stimulation, because that's the way I use it on low stem 90% of the time. There are times that I use it for corrections, but not as much as I would use it for the foundational ways that I do with low stimulation, teach the dog to turn off the collar. That is my baseboard with the tool. And as in all tools, the tool is only as good as the person using it. So I'm going to go in and start layering in the stem collar with him because he showed me some behavior. He took off last night, wouldn't come back, took off, and was all over the property. Frustrated, made me upset. I know we're going to have to layer in a stem collar anyway, so I'm going to probably start doing it now. He's wearing it now. And I'll start putting it on him and let him wear it. Do it a slow process, slow, methodical. Try not to be upset at him for being a dog. We've got a bitch in season that's got their brain going out to left field, so that's some of the rationalization of why it happened. But he's also 15, 16 months old. He's starting to feel his oats, and he said, screw you, and took off and would not come back. So what did I do? I have to be smarter than the dog, right? I went and got the bitch who was in heat, pulled her out, and sure enough, he came running real quick. I was able to grab him and put him away. But man, was I upset last night in the middle of the night. Colder than pajamas up here, and I'm trying to catch a dog I'm trying to put away for the night, and he's not wanting to come. He had a good time. Got to go out and party, didn't you? Yeah. Pain in the ass. I see. Yes, good. Cushion. Good. Good boy. Yep. Good boy. He likes hot dogs better than he does regular kibble. So we're mixing the kibble with the hot dogs now, giving him a good hup, cushion. Good. Nope. Yeah, good boy. Good. Yep. Good boy. Good. Opiate. Good. All right. Hup. Cushion. Nope. Come on. Get on up there. Nope. Get on up there. Cushion. Good boy. Good. All right. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and play with this. I'm going to go down to where the level that I think is going to be about the right one for him. It's about a 4 to start. We've got to figure out his working level, right? He doesn't feel anything there, so what I'm going to do is double, triple check my collar, make sure it's making contact with the skin. It's on tight enough to give us what we need. Feels like it is. Double check that it's on. I've got an older collar. It's about 3 years old, this collar. And what happens, the battery starts to wear out, and it'll start not holding a charge as long, and it'll start shutting off on you. So that's kind of what's going on with this one. So I've got to make sure I double, triple check. I got to get me a new collar. We're at 4 now. Five. Nothing. 6. Nothing. 7. Yeah, a little bit of a recognition, I think. Usually, yeah, I think so. So we're going to go to an 8. He watches his hands like a hawk because he's thinking B-A-L-L, right? An intelligent dog. Dry state's really not where I want it, a little over the top, a lot of wasted dry that I've got to deal with. There it is, right there. You see him flick his ear? Yep, that's it. He's feeling it. Not showing you as much indication. You're probably not seeing it on camera, but he flicked his ear, if you noticed a second ago. And his eyes are a little bit twitching on me. They're blinking. They're showing me that he recognizes it. Not that much, but that's good enough. And that's it at 8. And that's because his brain is overshadowed with the drive state with the area. He's not that into. Yeah, you can feel it at 8. I'm gonna probably, because of the environment, because of where his head's at, I'll be bringing it up to about probably a 10 or a 12, depending on how he acts. We're gonna start the first turn off, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at a 9. I'll go a little bit higher because of his mental attitude. And we're just gonna start walking around property, and all I'm gonna do, yep, good boy, free hunt, come on, go free hunt, you good boy, is give him a release, let him go do his thing. I'm gonna walk him around. As soon as he responds to it, it comes back to me. I don't have anybody to film me, so I can't show it to you. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this for now and go see how this goes. Talk to you guys later. Mark Ferrasci, Pro Tech Dog Training, signing off with Toffie.